You generally think of Azure AI Foundry as a pro-code tool, but here I am going to kind of build an agent declaratively using some low-code tools in the Foundry. So this is the new agent interface of Azure AI Foundry that is about to be released as of this recording. And I'm going to put a couple of building blocks together. So I am building my scheduler agent over here, and it's going to schedule stuff in Outlook in my PST time zone. I'm going to give it a few powers here. So I'm going to add a source of knowledge. In this case, I'm actually going to connect it to Bing. So I'm going to connect it to one of my Bing Azure resources that I happen to have on hand here. And just like that, I have now given it the ability to search the web. Now, to complete this, I do also need to give it the ability to actually connect to Outlook and make these events. And to do that, well, of course, I could do it in code, but instead, I'm going to do it with Azure Logic Apps. Azure Logic Apps is a long-standing capability that is this kind of block diagram programming language, and it has a lot of these blocks like create event for Outlook built into them. In fact, there's lots of them in here. You know, I can do stuff in Workday over here. I can do stuff in Salesforce over here. And of course, all number of things that I can do. There's literally thousands of actions that are predefined in this Logic app. So if I format the Logic app in just this way, such that it's when an HTTP request is received, and then I can pipe it to whatever Logic Apps blocks I want, and then I return an HTTP response, then it becomes pluggable into the Foundry agent playground. And so I can actually add that very Logic app right here. So as you can see, I can add actions in all manner of ways, but we're doing the Logic app right now. So here is the one that I just made. And with that, I can tell it to block off my Outlook calendar for Piedmont, California school spring break 2025. And it's going to have to go look up on Bing there what is the school spring break, which for the record is April 7th through the 11th, which it already found. And now it's asking me if I would like it to proceed. I tell it to proceed. And now it's going to call the Logic app. And if we look at my calendar now, we find that indeed it has blocked off the Piedmont, California school spring break, just as I'd asked.